Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Ones Tarot. My name is Carmen. Today we have a reading for Taurus, and I'm kind of like holding back a little bit of like chuckle because I'm getting this it's similar to the energy I read in the last reading where there's a bit of like pouty energy coming through, a little bit of immature energy from the Page of Swords. Remember, pages can often represent immaturity or even children. Just kind of like that, little bit low vibe. And I get the sense here. You see how he's got like everything he needs right in front of him, pretty much. Hello there. Is it Lucy? Yes. No, no, no. Am I wrong? Hold on. Hi, what's up, Joanna? I'm like still kind of trying to read the tarot cards and then trying to keep track of the other names that I know for people. Miss Pixie, remind me. I feel bad. But we've got somebody who has what they need. They have the truth in front of them, and then they have this little booklet that tells them that basically, ooh, hello from Dubai. That's so cool. Can I call you, ooh, Checkalicious? I love adding licious to anything. I'm super mature. We've got somebody who knows how to do what they need to do, okay? We've got the directions right in front of them. It's like they have the recipe and all the ingredients. They're just sitting there doing nothing about it. And then getting moody about not having any cake to eat. It's like this person could help themselves, but they're choosing not to. And then they want to be like whiny and irritable with those that happen to be in their presence. So this is somebody who could be like whining on social media. Peggy, thank you for reminding me. And people maybe are getting a little bit tired of them. Like, here we go again. Johnny just can't help himself. He has to complain again. That's like all their social media is. All right, let's call in spirit. A little bit of wind chime time. I'm awfully giggly today, you guys. I don't know what it is, but we're going to go with it. All right, I'm pulled towards the Voyage of the Soul Oracle. So grab a couple cards from there. What else about this whiny person, please? Definitely going to cleanse the energy after this reading. We have Ascension and Karma. So this makes me feel like we're talking about somebody who is maybe living with or close friends with, perhaps family members, with somebody who has ascended, right? And there's a little bit of jealousy, a little bit of like, well, if you can improve your situation, that's just kind of telling on me in terms of why I haven't pulled my ish together yet, right? So you could be dealing with somebody who is a little bit competitive with you, but also doesn't really pull their own weight. So they want to do better than you, but they haven't put in the work, and you have. And now they have to, you know, deal with that. Like, you making this person look bad is basically what's going on here. Did I have nothing turn over? Okay. Harvest. Steady, stable rewards, financial gain. You are doing something that is rewarding you in some way. Maybe you have recently changed jobs or found a different pathway forward. You have achieved something here and it's making somebody look bad. I don't know why I keep wanting to say that, but this person can't like talk some shit right now because you have done what they're claiming they can't do, basically. And it's almost like, even though this person would be somebody you would hope, maybe not necessarily expect, but would hope that, they want to see you do well. Right now, they do not. Right now, they're mad at you. There is a love situation impacting how this person is feeling. Perhaps they feel like they look less accomplished to the person that they're interested in from a love perspective. The number 4 could be something you're seeing a lot of, as we have number 40 and number 44. But I feel like there's, with the Archangel Metatron, a sense of protection here for somebody who has gone through a pretty difficult time and found a way to come out the victor. This is somebody who has learned a lesson. So if you haven't gotten a high five recently, then I give you the highest of fives through the television. Hi, Tom. How are you doing? Good. I'm glad to hear it. And for some of you, this woman with a heart is actually part of the harvest for you. So, what I mean by that is not that you're going to go check out the pumpkin fields and find a fully grown human that's perfectly weird scienced for you. You're going to, I think, in the course of your everyday, maybe at work, going grocery shopping, something along those lines, you're going to encounter somebody who is on your level, somebody who really gets you. For others of you, there's somebody that you've had enough time apart. If you want to have reconciliation with this person, they are coming back to you, having healed what they needed to heal before they could be in a healthy relationship. There's something here about you getting your money right, and then the love situation goes the way that you want it to. Or maybe better. Maybe you didn't anticipate that it could go this way, and it does. So we could have a journey. We've got, first of all, Ascension has the hot air balloon. Here's that hot air balloon. And then we also have a little sailboat. So you could be going on a bit of an actual journey, not just the spiritual kind. And that could be how you meet a love interest here. But we've got something unexpected popping up. A starfish sighting. That's exciting. All right, let's see. What else do we have for Taurus? Ooh. All right, Taurus. It's time to put your big boy pants on, your big girl pants on. It feels to me like you know who the problem is, because we don't have denial in the upright, we have it in the reverse. So you have seen through this situation. You know that somebody is feeling this way. If you don't, then this reading isn't for you. We've got a sense here that you have kind of half-assedly removed someone from your life. And I love you, so I'm going to tell you the truth as I read it instead of kind of, wrap it up in a bunch of sugar. And so there's somebody here that maybe you have kind of cut out of your life, somebody that you only sometimes talk to, but there is a need to fully shove this person out of your sphere. And that could be who is surprise visiting you, or you could have a surprise visit that motivates you to fully cut this other person out of your life. So this could be an ex that you can never fully put out of your mind until you meet this new person, and then you get motivated to move forward in a way that you hadn't maybe before, right? And as a result, we've got I don't know, kind of like a whirlwind adventure that seems to happen for you. Like things may feel like they're moving kind of slowly right now, and then they pick up pace. Yeah, there's some sort of adventure here. Maybe you end up going on a trip with somebody that you just met, Maybe you go on a work trip, but there's a reward or a blessing. So if you have an opportunity to travel and you're a little bit on the fence about it, I would encourage you to go. I mean, use your intuition. That's always the most accurate thing to follow. But we've got a sense here that there's travel that leads to something really good for you. All right, what else do we have for Taurus? Seven of Wands. You are getting a visit from somebody you don't necessarily want to see. This could be somebody that you actually see fairly regularly, but they show up at an inopportune moment, and it really kind of solidifies for you how you feel about this person. You could be upset by this person because of where they show up. Maybe they decide that it's appropriate to visit you at work, and you're like, what are you doing? This is somebody who puts you in this defensive, like, look at his face. He's like, what the you know, I thought I told you, don't call me here. This is like somebody who should know that that was not a good idea. Queen of Swords in the reverse, King of Wands in the reverse. I feel like this is somebody who is trying to evoke a certain response out of you. This could be somebody who wants to make you mad, like they think it's funny when you're mad, you know? But they know that this is a boundary, or they know that this would piss you off, you know? And that's what they're trying to do. So this could be somebody who feels like you're ignoring them or you want less to do with them. So they're trying to irritate you or do something to instigate a fight. Emotional manipulation, Queen of Cups in the reverse. So I think part of why you have an opportunity coming your way to travel is because you need a different environment. This person could be a roommate, a live-in relationship situation, or a family member, but there's need for some distance and some communication here. Page of Wands. I think you are reassessing a situation and determining whether or not it's really what you want, or if there's a better situation that you could be in. Namely, I think you might be considering moving out of state or moving to your own place. Four of Wands in the reverse, because the current environment is not supporting you. It's like you have to tiptoe around your own home, or for some of you, this is a work environment. There is something that should feel comfortable for you that doesn't, and it's because of somebody being in your space. Judgment in the reverse. This feels to me like you haven't put somebody out in the cold that you know you need to. Maybe you just need a little bit of a break. Maybe you need to, take that vacation. Whatever it is, it feels to me like what you really need is space from this person who is whining constantly. They're doing things without thinking, or if they are thinking, it's like they're trying to be obnoxious. And this Nine of Pentacles for me is really like, I think I need some alone time. It's kind of like how this is coming out, even though I could see, the Four of Swords being a little bit more appropriate for that. I think this is meant to say you are going to find the finances are there for you to be able to do something to distance yourself from this person, whether that's moving or traveling. It might be like an unexpected bonus or something like that, a tax refund. We've got the Two of Swords in the reverse, and you'll be quite decisive when you have this opportunity pop up that, yeah, this is something that I need to do because I need a little bit of space here. It feels to me like this person is just like they can't help themselves. They love pushing your buttons. Page of Swords, clarifying the Page of Wands and the Chariot. I think you've already told this person if they don't stop, you're going to move, you're going to change things, you're going to end the relationship, you're going to take some space, whatever it is. I think you've already kind of warned this person. And I think you're about to have a more substantive conversation about the matter when they do something else. Because I think you already expect this person to mess up again or do something ridiculous again. And karma came out because this is how somebody has chosen to learn their lesson. They could have learned it an easier way, but instead they chose this way. This is somebody trying to make a living situation inhospitable. Like they could be doing something and they're not. So with the moon in the reverse, I think they're going to find that how they've treated the situation is going to bite them in the ass. Like the universe will take care of you, but not them. And they'll end up realizing that they basically screwed themselves. You know, like this hanged man is coming out to me more so like I made my own bed, now I have to lie in it. I built myself my own prison, whatever it is. This person is enjoying messing with you, and then they're going to need something from you, or they're going to be like, what? What do you mean you don't want to live with me? What do you mean you don't want to be with me? What do you mean you don't want to talk to me? Queen of Wands in the reverse, because somebody here could be a little bit jealous. I get the sense that you might be doing better in terms of, I mean, obviously we have ascension here. So I think you're seeing more blessing. And this person, by being kind of like that, you know, lame-o or like, trying to be an obstruction to you when you're just trying to be a better person, they're going to get like a big old backslap from the universe, like backhand. It's more like just like a reminder, you don't mess with people who are on their path. And here's why. They're going to lose an opportunity or they're going to lose something as a result of this moodiness or an ability to like control their behavior, like play stupid games, win stupid prizes kind of energy. Two of Pentacles in the reverse, they may be going through a pretty difficult time financially and it may get worse because of this refusal to, it sounds like, or it seems like to me, like refusal to hold oneself accountable. Queen of Cups in the reverse again, right underneath the other Queen of Cups. Emotional manipulation. This person wants to blame other people for the situation that they find themselves in and not themselves, knowing full well, Page of Swords in the reverse, that they're the person who put themselves in this situation. I do feel like for a lot of you, this is about a roommate or somebody who has some sort of financial dependency on you. Maybe you watch their children or they watch yours. There's some arrangement here that they're taking advantage of. We have the Seven of Pentacles and the Hierophant. That's your card, Taurus. Somebody is expecting you to continue to be a welcome back, and you are not about it. You're seeing that you have put forth more energy or more goodwill than this person has, and it hasn't really gotten you far. With the Hierophant, I feel like there are just certain boundaries or beliefs that you have. Like, if you're doing this, or if you can treat me like this, then I can't continue to be kind or generous to you. So there's somebody hitting a wall here where maybe they expected you to be, bad with boundaries. Seven of Wands, but you know now a better course. Look, you guys, we have 3 sevens here. Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, Seven of Swords. And we have the Seven of Swords in this column right up here. 777. So that could be an important clue for you as well. Seven of Wands up here as well. You're protected. So stay committed to whatever it is that you've been doing. As long as you do that, you have protection here and things will go for you a little bit easier than you expect, but you do have to stay on this path and continue to make good changes in your life, including, I think, distancing yourself further from this person who seems to want to fight you all the time. Five of Swords, they want to sabotage you because you make them look bad. Lame. Like, just work on your own self. You don't have to be like making shit worse for other people. Page of Pentacles, Knave of Pentacles. So this is somebody who is, I think, kind of doubting your commitment here to a better life, and you have been consistently showing that you're willing to put in the time and effort while they've been emotionally manipulative. So it's a clear difference in terms of their progress or their spiritual development and yours. You are actually committed to that. Oh, I love that song. That's such a good song. I also love 311, so good stuff. I was listening to Veruca Salt this morning since we're talking about 90s stuff. Good stuff. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. There's unfair treatment. Somebody doesn't change their behavior, and the result is moving on, moving forward, a new path forward, a new start. And somebody's like mad because they decided they didn't want to listen to the warnings. Well, that's why they're warnings. You either change your behavior or shit changes for you, you know? This is the Everyday Tarot. We have the Page of Cups. You may end up getting a lame apology after shit hits the fan. But with the Ace of Pentacles, I feel like there's going to be an offer that kind of takes you away or distances you from this person anyways. Three of Cups in the reverse. We had that over here as well. This is like not being interested in reconciliation, not being interested in a reunion, not being interested in being close with somebody. You are not in my, inner circle. Queen of Swords in the reverse. This feels to me a little bit like a warning. Don't let somebody get so under your skin that they impact your mood, okay? There's this thing called resilience. You want to be able to feel your emotions up into the point where you're also capable of controlling them. The most powerful version of yourself that you could possibly be is somebody who knows who you are, what you want, and how to get there without letting things like emotions ruin that path or that plan for you, right? So there's a balance here. You want to maintain this blessing or this good karma that you have in your life. So be cautious in terms of, yes, you want to be honest. Yes, you want to have those boundaries, but you don't want to go so far that you're, an asshole. Don't show up on Reddit for being an asshole. Eight of Cups, walking away. This is somebody who has shown that they are unwilling to treat you the right way. And I believe, like I said, I believe you've already given them a warning, or you're going to give them maybe even a bigger one. If you act this way, I'm not interested in being in your sphere. I'm not interested in dealing with you. So change, or I will make a change. The Moon. This person has hidden motives. And I think you're already aware of that. I think you know that they're jealous or that they're upset with how well you're doing. I think you know that this is a bit of like projection, right? The Star. There's something that is going well for you that is not going well for them. You may have followers, you may have good connections that this person is envious of. There's something here about you being able to heal, or you kind of restoring yourself, in part because you have some sort of driving force, some sort of purpose, and good support, maybe even a mentor. And it makes this person upset. Temperance. You guys, how great is that? This is a card letting you know that there's an angel, just kind of like looking out for you, making sure you got all your favorite beer in stock and everything. And here we have Temperance coming out. There is balance being brought back into your life because you have done what you need to do for yourself, or you have started to. There may be a little bit more yet for you to do, right? We've got the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. For many of you, there's a change in address coming your way, or you're asking this person to move out. Ace of Swords. The important thing is to be honest about what you want and not give in to the weakness that is anger. So hold your head high, speak your truth, but don't let things get nasty. That's when this person feels like they've won. Don't let them pull you into stupid tit for tat bullshit, like keep things mature, and you'll be able to walk away with your head held high. Yeah, we can do that name calling thing, but I think what we're really here to talk about is whether or not you're going to change your behavior. Would you like to talk about that? No? And then I think we're done here. You can approach things with a level head and get things accomplished much faster that way. This person knows that, and they want to come across as moody and angry and combative because they know that kind of dilutes the message, right? All right, we're going to grab a few from the Gypsy Oracle for you, Taurus. Fortune. You have money in your future, my friend. We've got the Nine of Pentacles to suggest that as well. Not to mention the Wish card that came out from the Situations deck at the top. But you do have to defend your path. You do have to surround yourself with the right people. So we have Servant. This fortune is yours because there's a purpose you're meant to serve while you're here. And if you know what that purpose is, you want to surround yourself with people who are supportive to that cause, right? If you're an activist, you don't want to surround yourself with people who don't necessarily agree with your cause. That maybe sounds a little bit restrictive, but you know what I'm saying? Like there's an entrance fee. Like, are we on the same level? Are you this tall? To ride this ride, you have to be this tall. We have Consolation. For some of you, you may have set your sights on one particular way of being successful, and you're going to find a different one that is semi-related, but still gets you the end result and maybe is a little bit more fulfilling for you in some way. So we have Pleasure Seekers in the reverse. This is somebody who likes to see you do bad. This is somebody who you would say you are close to, who knows you quite well, because we have the Love card here. You have good memories with this person. You have done, some serious soul searching with this person in the room with you. You know what I mean? Like you've had some good conversations, you've gone through some things, but this person has hit a roadblock. This person doesn't want to continue to work on their shadow work right now, and that's why there's friction here. We have Cheerfulness under Karma. Really? They don't like that you're happier. You have Haughtiness in the reverse. It's like they want to take you down a notch. Like they want you to think less highly of yourself because, again, they're threatened by you. They've picked up on the fact that you've been able to do something that they were not able to do, and they're feeling a bit threatened, right? Messenger in the reverse. You may go no contact for a little while, have a bit of a separation, but there's also a warning here. If you live together, lock up those valuables. Don't leave anything laying out that you would miss. There could be some sort of petty thievery or petty bullshit that happens because this person feels like you've been unfair. Please guard against that. Anything that you feel like is really important, maybe remove it from the house, put it in your car, do something like that that prevents this person from having access to that. And then, of course, changing keys is a good idea, or locks, I should say. Constancy in the reverse, frivolity in the reverse. This person feels entitled to what you have or entitled to take from you. And there's a sense here that they need something. They need money, they need alcohol, whatever it is. And they feel like they should be able to take from you for some reason. And because of that, they don't feel guilty if they take from you. And that's why they could be at some point eyeing something you have that they want to take. Maybe it's jewelry that they don't think you need and they could sell. Whatever it is, I'm not a fan. Tell me about strength. Despair in the reverse. This is not something that you should be, really upset about. Any relationship, whether it's romantic or not, that is meant to be in your life will be in your life. Sometimes you do have to have a bit of a separation for somebody to actually do better. Is there a free reading too? Amit, I don't really know what you're talking about because did you pay to watch this? This is free. Like almost 900 of my readings are free. So hopefully they help you in some way. Dee, I'm really sorry to hear that, and you don't deserve that. So I hope you find a pretty smooth pathway forward away from whoever's trying to use you. That's awfully bold. I don't come into your place of business and ask you for free stuff. You can get a personal reading if you want. I have an email address that you can request that. It's wickedwandstarot@gmail.com. Otherwise, I do have some career readings. You can definitely check the archives. I don't know if it's Shaner or Shanner. You can shame me if you want on that one, but I will say it properly if you tell me. And hello. Shame. Thank you for telling me. So despair in the reverse and child in the reverse. This is kind of like universe saying, you know what? Sometimes you have to just let things happen. If you have decided to make your life better and you are doing what you need to do, then that's how it works, And if they want to be an obstacle or a roadblock, then there are consequences for that. And sometimes that means you lose good friends because you've decided to be a twat. This person is not innocent. Child in the reverse. This person needs to learn a lesson, and they've been refusing to do so. Thank you, Shaner. And they're gonna learn eventually. They're just being really, really stubborn right now. Did I say stubborn in a Taurus reading? What? Maybe they're the Taurus. All right, I'll get a couple more for you guys with the miniature rider wave, and then we'll call it a day. All right, we've got Temperance in the reverse. Funny because we have it in the upright over here, so I feel like you are a bit of an opposite with this person in terms of your current energy. Somebody is kind of wallowing in their lack of doing anything, and you are motivated to actually make changes. So with this Eight of Wands, I feel like that's more your energy. It therefore likely falls to you in terms of communicating, because we still have cleansing in the reverse, communicating, I need some space. I don't think you understand what I'm trying to achieve here. In fact, I hope you don't, because if you do, then it looks like what you're trying to do is make sure I fail. And I should probably just roundhouse kick you. We have the Moon clarifying the King of Wands in the reverse. Somebody is trying to hide their motives, but it's like they're also pretty contentious right out in the open, like they do start fights with you and you know that it's BS. So this is like passive aggressive crap that I really can't stand. I don't like you. I'm just going to tell you that I don't like you. Isn't that easier? So we have Five of Cups. Somebody is going to regret how they treat you because they're going to realize that it ends up poorly for them. Like for some of these individuals, they end up losing a connection to a network opportunity where they maybe would have been able to get a job if they wanted to have a different job. For others, they're missing out on a love opportunity with you or with somebody that you know. And others, yet still, there's a sense that they're going to have an issue in terms of where they're living if they don't change their behavior. So there's consequences. Like Dee said, you cannot outrun the karmic wheel. That shit follows you. All right, Page of Pentacles. I wanted to put it right by the Page of Pentacles. Funny. There's a new beginning here that somebody will not be able to stop for you. The karmic wheel is serving you up good stuff and serving them not so much. Because here you are, Taurus, you're showing up as healed. Three of Swords in the reverse. You've gone through a disappointment or difficulty and really like looked at yourself and wanted to know what you could do to be a better person. And that's why with this Ten of Pentacles, you have good things coming your way. This person is likely going to have to be at a distance from you for you to receive this Ten of Pentacles. So I don't know if you want me to say that again, but sometimes you have to distance yourself from somebody who would potentially be a thief or who likes to prevent you in your endeavors. Sometimes you have to distance yourself from people like this before that abundance comes in, because you have to demonstrate to the universe, I can take care of myself. I can identify when somebody is working against me or would take something of mine and move away so that that is protected. The universe might want to know if you're able to protect this Ten of Pentacles before they give it to you. So you might have to demonstrate your ability to shut off access to somebody who has tried to make their burdens your burdens. Yeah, I get how that goes. Page of Swords again. We had that a few times. It's right here. And the Page of Wands in the reverse. There is going to be some sort of bad news that gets posted on social media. This could be something that upsets the person you need to distance yourself from. I think that's the most likely situation. Maybe they see that, you know, after you kick them out, you move and, you know, buy a new place or rent a new place that's way better. It could be as trivial as that. It could be that they see you get, you know, like a record or a book deal, and they don't get to participate in whatever that adventure is because you are not close anymore. We have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse, Seven of Wands in the reverse. Rejection is protection. Somebody here is not deserving of being in your inner circle because they would rather see you fail. So there's going to be some sort of situation that you are asked to basically identify whether this person's actually able to change their behavior. And if not, then you have to rebalance that equation yourself by removing them from your social circle. Tell me about the journey, please. Emperor in the reverse. Taurus, there has been a specific agenda here for your spiritual journey. You have a new life awaiting you, but one thing in particular that has been a challenge for you is standing up for yourself in a healthy way. Something to do with having those boundaries, communicating them, and sticking to them, right? Even when it's difficult. Because we have to keep our emotions in check, right? So Taurus, I think this is one of those situations where you have to ask yourself, is this person going to have a better chance of becoming a better person if I remove myself from this situation? Maybe they need a little bit of space, right? Maybe they need to experience what life is like if I'm not here to, you know, high five them when they do well or encourage them when they maybe need encouragement. This person might have to learn that way. So I hope that helps, Taurus. Thank you so much for stopping by and the good chat that we had today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll be back in a little bit with probably just a rando reading, but possibly Virgo. We'll see. All right. Bye, guys.